back with Dana. It's 2026, and we are here to discuss a bit about questions.
Mm-hmm.
The questions that we should make in order to make ourselves and our business to grow. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Filipe Carrera, and I'm speaker, author, do training, and I have been working around the world. And because of that, and because of this gray beard and hair, more turning to the white, I collect some wisdom. So I want to share. And also here I have Dana. Dana, can you introduce yourself a little bit for people that don't know you yet?
Hello, everyone from freezing Transylvania, right here in the center of Romania. We hope it's warmer there where you are following us. I'm an NLP coach, neuro-linguistic programming coach, trainer, and a therapist. In short, mind, body, and energy trainer. So we are here to share some pearls of wisdom with you on the power of asking questions and how asking questions about yourselves and your business can actually flip the coin for you. Test them. So we are going to start with Filipe, asking him to
I will do the first shot. So
off you go then.
So basically, I have a question that brings two questions. So can you tell me what are two? I need two empowering questions to do and to have to grow and to make your business grow, basically. So what are the two main questions that you want to share?
These two questions are simple, and they come from the method called Access Consciousness. It's an American coaching system, and the first one goes like this. Parenthesis, when something goes well for you, if you want it to be better than this, ask yourself actually, how does it get better than this? How does it get better than this? And this is not to say that you're not grateful, that you're not happy with the results you got to. It is simply like a curious child in your mind. Just acknowledge the result you got to, acknowledge what you have already achieved and how content you're about it. And out of sheer curiosity, just ask yourself, okay, what else is possible? What else is possible? And don't look for an answer straight away. Just remain open and observe what your business can bring you on that specific result that you are already content with. Maybe you already have a situation you are content in your business. So think of that and keep asking yourself like a motto, like a mantra. Okay, how does it get better than this? And the other question is, what else is possible? Thank you for this result. Thank you for this contract. Thank you for this project. Thank you for my health. What else is possible? How does it get better than this? If you want to play, you can even have fun and think of it like a song. How does it get better than this? And what else is possible? We're not doing karaoke.
That is very musical.
Test them and see what results they can bring you in every single situation in your life when you're content with it. Even when you get a hug or a kiss, oh, wow, what else is possible? And that applies to your business as well. So because our life cannot be longer than 10 minutes today, I'm going to go straight to Filipe and ask him, so when successful entrepreneurs already got to a, let's say, up and running business and a fulfilling career and fulfilling role, sometimes in order to improve, they ask themselves, okay, what's the difference between me and another entrepreneur in your domain, or another trainer, another speaker like yourself? And why should people invest money and time in listening to me?
It's basically, it's all about the value proposition. It's something that we need to understand both in business and even in personal life, is what we bring to the table.
Mhm.
Because if we don't have a clear notion of what we are able to bring to the table, if you think, oh, I don't know exactly why people are listen to me, are paying attention, are giving me their resources, and one of the, let's say, the scarcest resources in mankind, it is time. So
The most
because
valuable
you
currency.
you can recover money and other types of resources, but
Mm.
time, the time that just passed, we will never live it again. Neither the people that are watching this, nobody. So we need to understand what is our value proposition. So, for
Mhm.
instance, the value proposition that we bring with these videos is, I would say that for us, there are two ways. One is the experience that we have, the talk, the nice talk that we have, the experience of learning with each other, but
Yeah.
also it is bringing our contribution to people that might find our wisdom, our experience relevant. So that is our value proposition. So we have to always be like that, thinking why people are giving us the scarcest resource of all, that is time.
And the most valuable one as well, and the
It's
most
the
valuable
most
one.
valuable one. It is something that we don't value as much. We think, okay, especially when we procrastinate and when we are bored,
Mhm.
we don't see how much that time is should be valued. So,
That is very
Lana,
true.
yes, tell.
And we want to also share with our audience that whatever Philip and I are sharing from our, we are sharing in our lives, is it directly correlated to our own life experience, entrepreneurial experience. We have also studied by all means for years and even decades, but it's mostly, these are some pearls of wisdom we like to share with you and to bring as a contribution and to serve you as community that follow us. And just a third, very quickly, a third question that came to my mind is something I experienced recently. I had to leave my apartment where I was renting, and I just couldn't see what's the benefit of having to do that right before Christmas. It was just at the beginning of December. And I remember this, another empowering question that I invite you to test is, what good can come out of this? What good can come out of this? And in my case, the good that came out of this is that the house is more spacious, it's warmer, it gets more natural light, and it's much more to my liking. So in whatever pickle you might find yourself, business, health, your own relationship with yourself, in your personal development, dare to ask yourself, what good can come out of this? What's the good in this? I don't see.
Well, I learned a lot with my mother, and my mother had
Mm.
this expression that I always use. Um, when a door closes, 1,000 windows open. And the problem is that if you only look to the door, you will not see the windows on the sides. You will look to the door. So
Mhm.
that was a good example. And knowing, like I know, the climate of Transylvania, especially in Cluj, where you are, having a warmer apartment at this time of the year, it is a very important thing. So lucky you, lucky you. So as you
Definitely.
can see, we just finished our scarce resource, the time. We
For
put
this
this
life.
around 10 minutes, and the 10 minutes have gone. So we will be back in another live in
Definitely.
another day. We will have to check our agendas because some of us are traveling a lot, and we need to check that out. So, guys that have been watching, thank you very much. Dana, you want to?
I want to add
I will
something.
give you the last word. And I
Yes,
will say goodbye for now.
absolutely. Feel free to suggest topics of your interest so we can make lives on. Feel free to contact us and tell us which of the suggestions that we shared with you work for you after testing them. Be curious and test them. And feel free to get in contact with either of us if you wish to be guided personally one-to-one. Because in your business, how can it get even better than this? And in
So
your
thank you
personal.
very much, and have a good month.
And warm winter.
Bye-bye.
Warm winter.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.